Hello Hot Wheels hunters of all sorts and likes, the Hazard 777 here. As you know, you're on my channel. Thought I'd share some of my collection with you, and I'm going to be doing segments. And the first segment is movie cars, as I call them. In the beginning, I usually only collected Hot Wheels that caught my interest or ones that were just unique. And I'm going to cover a little bit of all of them, but the first here we have is the Star Trek Enterprise, the first one without battle damage. As I said before, the battle damage is on its way, thanks to somebody, and you know who it is. But the Star Trek really caught my attention when I seen it hanging on pegs. Like, man, I've just got to buy that one. It's cool. It's not a car, it's a spaceship. But moving on, Knight Rider. And this one I was not fortunate enough to find on the pegs. I seen it one time back when it come out, and it's like, man, I seen that one time and I should have grabbed it. Another Sam Walton incident, and it's like, no, well, it'll show up eventually. That was a 2012, and I eventually had to buy it off eBay, but I got it for about $5, and the shipping wasn't too bad. But another good find. Knight Rider is always a cool one to have. And well, there's that one. Moving on, A-Team, and this was a 2011 model, and this is way before I started getting really back into Hot Wheel collecting, so I did have to buy this one online. And it's actually it's a cool remake of the first one I ever had a long time ago. And as soon as I figured out this one, I gotta add that to my movie collection. But moving on, I actually found this one on the pegs. Boy, my heart was racing when I found it. Man, I actually found it, and this sucker was it 2012? 2012 release. And I found it in a Walmart, just hanging there all by its lonesome. It's like, you're coming with me. That's actually cool. Hey, Raggy! Moving on. Flintstones Mobile. Was not fortunate enough to find this one on the pegs. Had to buy it. I think I spent about $6 on it, and I cannot tell you how much I hate buying stuff off eBay when it's still supposed to be on the shelves. It's 2013 release, D-case, early in the year, and I have never ever seen one of these on the pegs. I would love to do a cracking video on this one, but until I get a second one, it's staying in the box. That's the way I like to keep my things. And then of course we have the Fast, Too Fast, Too Furious. Found all three of the ones I liked. I did not really care for the series they put out where the background was black and it was a Fast and Furious theme. I like, my personal choice and taste is the Hot Wheels card with the Fast and the Furious logo up top. But I was fortunate to find all these, and I found a couple extras of these on the weekend. I do have one to trade, so if you're interested, let me know. Here we have the Arkham Asylum Batmobile. It's a 2011 series. And then I found this one. You can't pass up the classic Batman 66 Batmobile. It's an awesome piece. And then, of course, from the first movie, got the big bat. That sucker has a huge front on it. Almost looks like an Arrow with the big wheels in front, small on the back. But then, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. This is probably the coolest movie car I've ever owned. I mean, who doesn't want or own an Ecto-1? I wish I could have got my hands on last year's scare cars, Halloween cars, whatever you call them. Because it had one with a green and black, and it looked pretty cool, but if you've seen the prices on eBay, I don't think so. And then let's travel back a little bit. 21 point something gigawatts, however you want to say it, Back to the Future DeLorean. I actually found several of these on the pegs. I gave one to my father-in-law. He's a super Back to the Future fan. I kept one, and then I put one on eBay. I think I made like $2 from it. I wasn't really trying to make a profit, just trying to boost my eBay score up a little bit. It's not that high, like 300. I want to try to get a bigger score. But there's that one.